Yeah, so I'll probably tack the next segment onto this one. You saw where it broke, right? It broke in the concrete. It's amazing that rock has some flexibility. The good stuff, the good part of the rock is actually a little bit flexible. And that's why it carries a flake, because it allows the flake to be peeled off, literally. Yep. So there's a sort of a peeling action. Peeling. Of the flakes. Now these weren't stubby because the knappers made mistakes on them. These were stubby because they were resharpened a lot. I'm assuming the Sam Patrice was resharpened quite a bit as a matter of the technology. Technologically, they resharpened them a lot instead of discarding. Unlike some other points, like, well, I can't say that they're discarded, but I've seen artifacts just almost in pristine condition except for one impact fracture, and they did not resharpen when it looks like they could have. Now, I don't know if it's because they lost the point and they couldn't resharpen it because they couldn't find it after shooting it or what, but yeah. It's hard to say, but I've seen quite a few of these that have been resharpened. All right, so what do I do now? Well, I had to pretend that the base is already done. Yeah. Because I don't think they made them this short from scratch. Although it might be possible. These were not that big, which is also a good thing. I like it when they're not really, really big. So much easier to deal with. Come on. I had to thin down the sides so I could put the notches in. And if it doesn't cooperate, the notches are going to look like doo-doo. Yeah, you don't want notches to look like doo-doo. I mean, you're going to have to make doo-doo with what you got, but it doesn't have to be completely nasty. Yeah, I can put notches in that. Okay. I'm going to thin that down by some flakes from the middle of the base. Hopefully. Did it do it? Close. All right, let's see. Nothing a little more grinding won't solve, right? Exactly. Exactly. What am I doing now? I'm trying to repair that edge. It looks pretty bad. I want some nice little feet. These San Patrice have nice little feet on them, or ears on them, whatever you want to call them. That wanted to dive in right there. Sneaky. Not supposed to do that. Thin down the edge before I start with the notching. I don't want to be messing with this part of the point, well, when it's got delicate little ears or whatever they're called, you'll see. Oracles. I think it's a transitional paleo. I don't know. I gotta look it up again. I just skimmed the book. The book that I won't mention because I'm not going to tell them. I've already shown the book many times. And no, it's not the Overstreet Guide. Although it's a good book. I haven't owned one in a while. Gave them away. Why? Why did I give away my Overstreets? Because people wanted them, and I said I can just get another one. Besides, a lot of the stuff is not accurate. So, no big loss. But it's still a good guide if you want to get into Flintknapping and look at your options. It's not good if you want to get into archaeology because a lot of the points there are sketchy. You don't know if they're real or not, or if they've been classified in the correct way in the Overstreet Guide. You don't know. Just gotta take their word for it. Okay. Yeah, I might be a little wide, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's good practice just to get the shape, and then I'll find a better or a prettier stone for the nice ones. The ones that have really nice flaking. Because I think some of these had really nice flaking. I think. I might be wrong. They might all be like random and very utilitarian. Is it translucent? A little bit. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time trying to regularize this thing. Well, for one, it's not that easy to nap. So I gotta be careful that I don't install a bunch of step fractures. If I go too fast, it's become step fracture city. Oh yes. Even with the steel tip, it's still not very cooperative. Yeah, you see me use copper to try to get it to be cooperative, but copper would probably do better, but it would wear down faster. I don't want to use it. Sorry. Oh, I can thin that down some more. Hopefully this time without breaking it. Yeah. One more thinning pass. I think the material is good enough quality. Hopefully I ground that down enough. Oops, where is it? Remove any embedded stone. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What can we do? Well, we can go back and regrind because I don't see a strong area there. I don't see an area with enough strength near the tip. I don't want to grind the whole tip because then I gotta resharpen it and lose a lot of the tip. So that's good. That was good. That was all right. It behaved. Yep, that was all right. It behaved. I hesitate to look with every strike because you never know. Think you're doing good, and then big old mistake. I'm going to assume these were relatively thin. Okay. Yeah. I don't like the edge quality. I don't like it. With this tough material, I gotta make sure the edge quality is good. Yeah, that just barely made a dent. A perfect example of some gravel chert, that's for sure. Did it step? Yeah, it's step fractured, but there's also a change in the material. I don't know if I do another big flake, I may install a big step fracture. Although this one's not that tall. It's not that big of an obstacle. Yeah, it was enough of an obstacle that it did stop that flake. Yeah, let's just install some step fractures. How's that? That'd be good. Don't have enough yet. Need a little bit more step fractures. Well, it kind of did it. Kinda. It's weird. Got some weirdness. I'm gonna have to pick at it. To save time, I'm going to just pick at all those little step fractures. Ooh, it kind of looks like a little heart. Yeah, so cute. I'm not going to make heart-shaped napped items, sorry. Nope. Although I could, I'm not gonna. Only by accident. These dumb San Patrice points with the heart-shaped preforms ruined my day. Because now people are going to ask. And I'm going to have to say, nope. I'm heartless. I don't make heart points. Yep. I'm a heartless napper. Alright, can we nudge it now? Are we there yet? I think we're there yet. I think we are there yet. I didn't plug it in. Dang. I didn't plug in my sander. One of the modern sources of anxiety is turning on your power tool and having nothing happen. Yeah, it's amazing how much anxiety that can generate sometimes. So, wait a second. I can't be without my sander for the rest of the weekend because then I'd be screwed. I don't have enough time to be hand filing all my tools. Yeah. Need my sander. What kind of sander do I got, you might ask? It's just a belt sander. One of those 1-inch narrow ones. 1-inch by 30-inch sanders. You guys that are into woodwork and knife making, you know what that is. You know what those are. And no, I'm not done with the notching yet. Just hold on. I gotta try to do this by memory. So I gotta look at it and see, does this look like what I memorized the other day? Or no? Is it starting to look like what I memorized? No, I just looked at it this morning. Should be able to recall. It doesn't quite look right, but I can make it, I can fix it. I can make it look right. I'll do the preliminary notching with this pressure flaker, then switch over to the spatula tool in a minute. Although these can probably be made with an awl-shaped tool. These notches don't have to be made with a spatula tool. That's what's cool about these. One of the things that's cool about these, not only can you make them out of little teeny stubby pieces, but you can make them with just a pointed tool. You don't need all these specialized tools. You don't need no vertical punches or spatula type tools or anything like that. You don't need any big fat nodules or big fat spalls. It's a nice point style. I like it. It's easy to haft because the hafting depth is so minimal. You can get by with such a small shallow notch. It's not even funny. Nope, it's not funny. Not even funny. And why is it taking me so long? Because I want to get the proportions correct. I want to get the proportions correct. I do want to thin it down just because I always do that on videos. Yeah, that's the one thing I probably will not ever stop doing, is thinning them down for the video, because everyone wants to see how thin it can be. All right. Just so they can have a frame of reference. I need a baseline. Everybody needs a baseline. They need to know what's the potential. What am I shooting for? What am I working towards? Yeah. That's what they tell me anyway. They're not going to tell me they're masochists. Oh no. They're going to say something clever like, yeah, I need a baseline, dude. I need to see what I'm shooting for. I need a goal. I need to see what can be done. And if I make you suffer a little bit and giggle, that's just a side benefit. They're just icing on the chocolate cake. White chocolate. Because. Satisfying, yeah. You know when you know when you've eaten some chocolate cake. Say, damn, I think I ate some cake. Yep, I know I did. No mistake in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't know what the other thing I ate was. Probably some vanilla cake, but the chocolate cake, man, I know I ate some of that. Yeah. I can feel it. Okay. Yeah, you nap some of this gravel chert, you can feel it afterwards for sure. Is it sharp? Ooh, it can get really sharp. Oh, yes. The one thing about tough chert, if you can get an edge on it, that edge is sweet. And you have to say it like it's sweet. Oh, yeah. It's not just sweet. No, sweet. I mean, it's awesome. It's true. All right, let's see what we can do about these little feet. I'm going to try to put little skinny feet on here. Skinny feet, yes, yes. Little skinny feet. So I'm just randomly digging in with the spatula tool. No rhyme or reason, just digging in there. Watching that I don't snap off a barb or a little skinny foot. It's not done yet, don't worry. I got a ways to go. I think I can finish it in this segment, but I'm going to make those feet skinnier. Yeah. Even though it's not advisable on this tough stuff, because I got to push really hard to get it to do anything, which means I could tink, too much pressure and tink, there it goes. These notches are too wide, dude. got a San Patrice that's got little bitty notches. Yeah, I know. Some of you guys are going to say that. You got these little bitty dainty little notch San Patrices, but oh well. I like the big notches, okay? Yeah. It makes it so much easier. And some of these had big notches, okay? So shoot me. Sue me. That's what we used to say back in the day. Is that a skinny foot? It's not skinny enough. Oh no. Not skinny enough yet. Hold on. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm using the copper so I can really get in there and work that edge without having to do too much braiding or anything. It'll grab the edge. All right, so we got a good start. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure these guys did not have a lot of minute flaking. They were just whipping these out quickly. No fuss, no muss. But I'm going to do a little flake preliminary work, and then I'll send in some bigger flakes. Why is it so wide? Well, because it was supposed to be a big point. Yeah. So I'm pretending it was a big point. Now, I don't know if these were ground. I can't remember. But I'm going to grind it a little bit. I'm gonna grind it a little bit. And I'm going to do the risky thing by tapping on it with the indirect percussion flaker, just so I can put in some Herculean looking flakes. It looked like I did it with a pressure flaker, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm doing it with the indirect percussion flaker, so it looks like I got a lot of strength for the pressure. All right, so we're almost done. And I'll look at the overall dimensions of stuff on the real ones again. See if I can get it right. Because I have a feeling this is not quite right. Could be better. I could do better. But it's thinned down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they thinned down these bases on these, because that's what it looks like to me from the photos. I don't know if they were ground. Some of these are so delicate. Am I out of time? Not out of time yet. I could put a little needle tip on there, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna sharpen it though. It looks a little dull up there, like I ground it. I see some grinding spots. Can't have that. these, I don't know how the real barbs looked like. I think I have one San Patrice for sure in my collection, but I don't remember. I'm trying to get rid of that step fracture near the edge right there. I'm messing it up. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it unless I take back that edge. Do I have time? Maybe. Are you guys getting these step fractures near the edge? Probably, especially when I wasn't careful when I was trying to get rid of that lump. Yeah, I was not being careful, so it compounded itself. Okay, let's look at it up close. Let me get a good thumbnail. Close up. I don't know. Is that good? I can't see the barbs. Good enough.